Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. The news always coming from Southeast requires a lot of prayers, and also requires every youth to wear the thinking cap, especially those not just residing in Southeast but from that region, and also those who wish and who mean well for Southeast and Nigeria as a whole. I don't know what is going on, but after the news, just one word, one prayer for Southeast as a whole. Before we go into the news report to find out what is going on again in Southeast, how young men are going down every day. Like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, statement made by Imo State Police Public Relations Officer Mike Abatam. According to him, and a quote, I said, armed men suspected to be members of the indigenous people of Biafra Eastern Security Network, that's Ipob stroke ESN, in their numbers as of Sunday at about 11:30 p.m. in the evening, came in two Toyota Sienna buses, a Toyota Camry car, and an unspecified number of motorcycles, quite a number I guess. They came against the Izu Divisional Police Station from the rear axis. Because the station has no perimeter wall, doing all sorts. They also threw petrol improvised devices that ignited the station. The police operatives of the division immediately responded by engaging the hoodlums. Due to the superior machines of the police, the hoodlums were dealt a heavy blow and they scampered for safety, running in different directions with various degrees of wounds. The gallant police operatives did not relent. They gave the hoodlums a hot chase, and while escaping, some ran into the Golden Suit Hotel and Isu Villa Hotel respectively. The two hotels were immediately cordoned off and raided, and in the process a total of 12 motorcycles without identification numbers and two vehicles, one Lexus RX 350 SUV and one Lexus RX 330 SUV believed to have been used by the hoodlums were seen and recovered. Also, 17 male and one female suspect were arrested and undergoing interrogation. However, the fire and the IED affected some vehicles and parts of the buildings of the division, and unfortunately, two police officers paid the supreme price while one sustained minor bullet injuries in the head. For how long are we going to continue like this? For how long are we going to keep allowing Cha0s to become the order of the day? Even if Southeast feel they are marginalized, of course they are marginalized. This is the best way to go about it. Is this how we'll keep... the funny part of this whole thing is that the security personnel keep calling, that whatever happens, whoever comes against them, they keep calling the names of the indigenous people of Biafra members, Ipob. Sometimes they go direct and say it is Eastern Security Network, ESN. Then the more powerful will also come up and also debunk it. Say, look, the ESN you're talking about here are always in the bushes. Their roles are quite simple. Their job function is quite simple. They made it dispelled loud and clear that they are to ensure that Fulani marauding herdsmen will not come in and cause mayhem to Southeast. Hence, they're always in the bushes, in the forest, guarding and safeguarding the borders and the forest against invasion of these guys. Now the question is, who is doing this? Who is determined to bring chaos, mayhem to Southeast? And the annoying part of this whole thing is that brothers are going down against brothers. Every day, you hear terrible news from that side. For that of South, North, we all understand to a great extent that even the ruling party or even those in the helms of affairs are mostly Northerners. So to a great extent, they have the security personnel at their beck and call to save them. Bandits have taken there. They become some part, not all part of the North. Some part, the bandits are now having a field day. If on the other hand, it's not known to be that. But this whole thing just began some few months ago. It's now a routine. Next thing you hear is UGM. Who are these UGM? Just some hours ago, a woman cried out that they picked up her son and her husband, that they were termed Ipob members, UGM and ESN. She cried out. She said she was in the farm when she heard that her son has been arrested and her husband has been arrested, who happened to be a bus driver. And they claimed that they actually suspected ESN or UGM members or Ipob members. Sometimes these guys go, and if they can't prove their innocence, they're done for. Because to a great extent, you will not blame these police officers or security personnel. Look at what has happened to them. 2 people paid the ultimate price for being police officers. I don't know who is behind all this, but honestly, there's no way chaos always come without terrible prices to be paid. Is there no other way to get this done? Is it not wise? Is it not better for leaders, political leaders, religious leaders, cultural, traditional leaders to call their youth in a stakeholders meeting and ask, please, what is the challenge? What is your anger? Can we not appease it? Can we not hold stakeholders meeting with the political leaders and see how we can find a way around this no veto, no vanquish in reality, not just paperwork? Every day, the Southeast are losing their youth. Even when you come to the issue of population, it will probably work against them. We can't continue like this and keep hailing chaos and say it is right. At the end of the day, don't you think it will still be the same Southeasterners that will scream and shout genocide? Can we not hold our leaders across board, both in Southeast, Southwest, North, Nigeria in general, hold our leaders responsible for all their inactivities in the issue of insecurity? This is really sad. Let's meet in a comment section, please. What's your take?